Hi ghoulies, I'm Juan here, up with the sun, bringing you lifestyle and fandom realness. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Y'all, I'm so excited because today I'm going to be sharing my latest additions to my Halloween Disney pin collection. For the past couple of weeks, I've seen so many of my YouTube friends shared their pin collections, and I've just been so excited because I knew this video was coming, and I was just so excited to see what everybody else had gotten so far this year. But before we get started, I just want to shout out to this beautiful sweater that I'm wearing. This is a Chernobog sweater from Our Universe, and I got it at Hot Topic. It just has this really cool detail here, and here he is, rising up. More of that detail is here and here. Absolutely obsessed. When I saw that they had this on the website, I was like, I need this so bad. I wouldn't say I have much of a style. I mean, I'm not like really anything fashion forward. I actually just like buying clothes that reflect my love for fandom. So I be repping a lot. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. To preface this haul, I actually stay to really specific collections. So I don't just have like a vast array of things like I did last year. So this time I was honing in on what I wanted because again, my goal this year was to be a little bit more intentional because it's very easy to say that I want all the stuffs. So we're going to start with a Mercari purchase that I found. This seller was actually unloading this small collections of pins, and I'm going to start with this Hidden Mickey tie pin featuring Chernobog. Now this tie pin is from 2015. It was part of the Hidden Mickey bundle. Of course this could be a scrapper, but I'm going to go ahead and put what the back of the pin looks like here, and maybe someone more versed in pin collecting can tell me whether this is a real or a dud. Other than that, I really don't care because this is part of my Fantasia / Chernobog pin collection. So I'm excited to add this. The next pin in that lot is this Chernobog pin coming out of this cauldron. And yes, this is another Hidden Mickey pin. This is from 2005 actually. And from what you can tell on the back of this pin, it just says Cast Lanyard Collection. Definitely a very neat pin. And there he is with his arms about to be upstretched coming out of this cauldron. I love the color on this pin. Very cool. Glad to have it. The next Hidden Mickey pin I have here is this Villains Magic Mirror collection. And this was a Hidden Mickey collection, of course. And he's number 3 out of 5 of this series. Again, here's the back of the pin. You can see in the picture. So you can tell if it's legit or not. But I just love this pin. His mug there. I love the color of this pin. Super cool. Next, we're going to 2008 for this Character Crest edition pin, and it says evil. Now, some people do not consider Chernobog a villain, and they're just a demon, and I totally get that. Chernobog's whole spiel of when he's coming out of Bald Mountain and stuff, it's actually based on some folklore and like legitimate like European traditions, which is really cool. But if you notice, what actually draws him back is the light, the dawn, and church bells, of course leading into Ave Maria. So he is an entity of the night. So again, it's subjective whether you think he's a villain or not, but categorizing him as a villain is just inherently what they're going to do because he is a devil figure, depending on what religion you follow. But I just think this is so cool. He looks so nice there. I love the color of this. The flames are excellent. I love the skull detail in the back. It's just very imposing. I love it. Again, I'll post what the back looks like. So according to this was number 10 out of 12. It's also an Elliot 1500, which is pretty cool. Next, we have this one of the Mickey icon head featuring the colors and details of Chernobog. This one came out in 2022. This series featured 16 pins. My goodness. And here's what the back of this pin looks like. Next, we have this chibi version. It's kind of like those Kingdom Cuties series, but this is actually a World of Evil series that they came out with. This actually is by an artist called Jared Muyayama. I might be butchering that, but I'll go ahead and put his information down below. This also featured 16 pins in the collection. And this is from 2016. So here's what the back of this pin looks like. Then in 2019, they did this watch series. So in this is the last pin from the lot I have to share. There's Chernobog here in the watch. And here's what the back of this pin looks like. It is 4 out of 6 in this series. Again, not sure if those were scrappers or not. Either way, I mean, we buy fantasy pins. Like, do we really care if something's real or not? We do, but if it's gonna be faked, at least let it be good looking, right? I actually went to pinpicks.com to get all the information on all these pins. So if you're curious, you can go ahead and utilize them to verify any information that you want on the pins that you might have. The next pin I want to share is this gorgeous Chernobog pin here from the After Dark event from 2024. So this is actually part of a 4-pack, but someone was selling this individually, and I'm like, okay, I need to get this. I just love the sheen of the wings there and pointing down, and the detail of the village and those spooks floating towards him. And then the back is marble. That blue is marble. It's so gorgeous. I said, yes, please let me have this. Here's what the back looks like. It does have the CZ Mickey head there, and it does have the stamp of the Art After Dark pin event there for 2024. This is an LEF 300. Also, it is pin on pin. One more look. Gorgeous. Changing things up a bit, y'all know I had to get this pin one way or another. This is a Headless Horseman. It was part of the mystery pin boxes that they had, and they're in a cauldron there, and I love the glitter detail on this, and the jack-o'-lantern head just flaming away. Yes, I just bought this individual pin. I did not go to Mickey's Not So Scary, but as soon as I saw this, I don't care how much people were trying to sell this for, I needed it for my collection. And I wouldn't want to waste money for all the other ones that I just was not interested in getting. So this was just the only one I wanted, and I got it, and I'm obsessed. And this is what the back looks like. So it does say Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween there, and it has the CZ Mickey head. And yes, I'm really excited. And I love that it's not dated on the front. So, you know, I'm not really a huge fan of dated pins. So this is right up my alley. And these are limited release pins. It did come with the box, and these were the other options that you could get in the set. Nothing that I collect really, so yeah, just wanted the Headless Horseman. And the next pin I ended up getting was this countdown pin to Halloween featuring Oogie Boogie and Jack. This came out in 2024, and I had missed it because I was like, well, I already have my Sleepy Hollow countdown pin, so I was like, I don't think I need another one. I seriously underestimated how gorgeous this one is as well. I mean, look at Jack amongst the jack-o'-lanterns there. So great. Super happy I was able to add this. And this is what the back looks like. There's a CZ Mickey head here, and it has the easel stand there, and has enough pin posts on here because it is slightly heavy, but this was a limited release, and yeah, I'm so happy I have this. Here's the box that it came in. It was originally retailing for $34.99. No, ma'am. I definitely bought it at a better price. Now, this next pin that came out, I was just like, oh my gosh, I need this so bad. And I'm glad that they're continuing to give him some love, and it is this gorgeous Chernobog. Oh my gosh. This is part of the Mysterious Monument series that came out. They have like another pack there featuring the villains. But yeah, this was the only one I was super interested in getting. It says at the bottom there, menacing monster. I just love the colors on these. This jack-o'-lantern with the spider, so gorgeous. I am just obsessed. I cannot believe that they came out with this. So this was a standalone. This is pin on pin. Here's what the back looks like. Look at that, so much space. It's huge. That's like the largest I've seen of the typeface on here. But it is a limited edition of 700. So I'm just like, this is a must. For being such a big pin, it only does have one pin post. So that's a little disappointing because this is, you know, kind of weighty as well. I mean, it's a big pin. Aside from that, I'm just so floored that I have this. You can see it's so heavy that, you know, when it was rattling around, it ripped the back. But you can see there, it does say limited edition 700. These next two pins are from a fan favorite, and they are Magically Horrific pins. So I have this pin from Magically Horrific, and it is featuring Boogie's Boys, but the mashup is Halloween 2, as indicated by their mask that they're holding. And Shock is in this green, and she has like a clover in her hat, and there's glitter elements there. It's so gorgeous. I am obsessed with this pin. It was on sale, so I was like, let me get it now. There's like a jack-o'-lantern face in the moon. So many great details on this. Really too many to name. But it is pin on pin. So that is just so good. I love the weight of these pins. This is a limited edition pin. It's escaping me right now, but if I find out, I'll put it here. Otherwise, I'm just obsessed. This does have 2 pin posts. Again, absolutely stellar. There's so much glitter in this pin. You can see that. Look at Beryl's outfit. My gosh. And then you can tell a little bit on Locke. Just amazing. Sorry, the background is Halloween Town. I definitely need to go get my glasses. Obsessed. This is so good. And then we're going back to the upside down with this beautiful limited edition chase pin of one Henry Creel, depicted by John Smith of all people. I love this so much. Look at that detail there. I'm just obsessed. Of course, it's pin on pin, as most of these pins are. And I just had to get it because, you know, I'm just obsessed now with Henry Creel ever since seeing Stranger Things: The First Shadow on Broadway. So I knew I had to add him. Such a great pin. This is actually an A grade pin, so extremely flawless. And just could not be happier. Here's what the back looks like. It's the Starcourt Kingdom series. It's 2 pin posts. It says Magically Horrific there, and I just love the stamp of the cassette there. This is just gonna be perfect on my Stranger Things pin board. I cannot wait to add it. And the final pin I have to share with you came out from D23 last year, and I don't have a D23 membership, but these pins were like selling like crazy, and I regret to this day, I usually have no regrets, but I regret to this day not getting a specific character. So when I saw that this one was available, I was like, let me get this right now. I don't care how much it costs. I do care, but I will cry about that later. And it is this Walt Disney Imaginary exclusive of Chernabog. This is also known as a Mickey's of Glendale pin, and I just could not pass this up. When I saw like someone was reselling this, I was like, this is it. This is the main event right here. I mean, they just did such an amazing job with this pin. Like the detail here of the shimmer in the background, and he looks so great. And just look at that chest. They got both nipples in here. And he is just playing with his little minions here in the flames, dancing around. I think that's what sold me. Did not realize that this part over here was just decked out with glitter. So gorgeous. Love the colors. It just pops so well. And it is pin on pin, which is his hand in the flames. So makes extremely dimensional. Love that. And here's what the back of this looks like. There's a CZ Mickey head there, and it has the Sorcerer Mickey hats for the waffling, which is so cool. And you can see the stamp there. That is an exclusive, and these are LE 400 pins. Oh my gosh. This does have 3 pin posts. Creme de la creme of pins. In love with this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So definitely didn't get a whole bunch of pins this year for the Disney Halloween pins, but what I lack in quantity, I definitely made up with in quality. So here's this year's damage. And they're just so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I popped off this year. I'm not gonna lie. This was so amazing. I'm so happy to have these part of my collection. Comment down below which one is your favorite. Are we twinning on any of these pins? Let me know. A huge thank you to all my subscribers. Your support means the world to me. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with someone you think that might like it. Also, be sure to set that bell notification to all so you're notified for future videos like this one. I hope you all have been having a wonderful October so far. We have at least one more spooky themed video coming out for this Halloween, so please make sure that you stay tuned for that. And with that, be safe, tell someone that you love them because tomorrow's never promised, And I'll see you girlies next time. Bye.